Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Hit His True Potential from the Beginning? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted movie. Now, before continuing this, shout out is due where it is due. Shout out to Jimmy Desetais for suggesting this idea. And moving on, stay tuned for a story on Meta What If channel as well. I will be uploading there as well today. And yeah, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's movie. Our story begins with Hiruzen Sarutobi standing inside the Hokage office, as from the window behind his office desk he was watching over the village, as he had a frown on his face, as a voice from behind called to him, "Hokage-sama, the people are demanding to know who the Jinchuriki is. I have told them, haven't I? It hasn't been a week since the incident, that the Jinchuriki is an infant kid who the previous Hokage, who perished protecting them, had completely put his trust in. Why can't they take this word to heart? His dying wish to heart. That man died protecting them all, and this is what he gets? They are outraged. What are we gonna do if they find out who silenced Kakashi? There will be no way they will be able to find out. Not until the right time. But when will that be? When the time is right, I will let you know. For the time being, we will monitor the people's behavior and keep him safe. You already placed him where I wanted you to, right? Yes, he's secured in the place. Good. Let him at least have a few years of peace before that is disrupted. As now we see, Kakashi then went away, disappearing with the sunshine, as Hiruzen was in deep thought. A week prior, on the night of October 10th, the village, it went to hell. It was supposed to be a peaceful night, as the Kyubi, the strongest Biju in the whole elemental nation, descended upon them out of nowhere and began to cause havoc and destruction. If it wasn't for Minato stepping in and using a child to seal the Biju away, they would have perished that night. His dying words to him was that the child was special, and he is the key for Konoha's success, and Hiruzen took it to heart. He knew that Minato wanted the child to be seen as a hero, but Hiruzen feared that the people would think otherwise, and his worst fears came to life when, instead of just telling the name, he only revealed that the child was an infant, who Minato has sealed the Biju within, and the people begin to call out for his blood. And unfortunately, because of that, he was forced to hide that child's identity. As now we see, all he could do was pray for the best and hope for the best future for the child, because he knew the child would have quite a lot of harsh life ahead of him. As now we have a time skip of 8 years later. As now we see, inside Hiruzen Sarutobi's office, 8 years have went by since that incident, and the people have slowly begun to forget about that. But one thing has gone down to hell. You see, a few years prior, news was leaked, and the Jinchuriki came to life. People hated him, but Hiruzen forbade anyone to ever come close to vicinity Naruto. He ordered his envoys to kill them without any mercy, and the people, because they knew who Hiruzen Sarutobi was, feared that they might really just die. Those who were foolish enough tried, and they were made an example out of. Hiruzen made them wish they were dead. And after that, nobody ever sought out the kid to take revenge. But that didn't stop the people of Konoha to hate him, because they hated him with a core of passion. As now we see, Naruto was standing inside the Hokage office, as Hiruzen then said, "My boy, what is it, Gigi? How long are you going to keep up with that facade of being an idiot?" "You know me, Gigi. These people, if they find out that I am at least a tiny bit of smart, they would do anything and everything in their power to make sure that I don't get the training, because they will think that, oh, it must be the QB. They already think that I have charmed you in some way." "But Naruto, this is for your own good, you know that, right? Acting like an idiot wearing this orange kill-me eyesore of a jumpsuit in the broad daylight. I guess I can take it off it as a training, if anything else. I'm quite surprised, to be honest. I'm completely blind to your envoys when I'm well, defacing the Hokage monument. You gotta stop doing that. It is quite hard to clean that stuff, Naruto. Hey, at least I found a prank that I do enjoy enough. I called you here to let you know that you will be joining the academy soon. I want you to keep up this fake it there that you have been keeping up for the past 3 years or so, Naruto. Nobody there should be able to know that you are a genius. Or at the matter of fact that I have Gekkeigenkais? Yes. Your Gekkeigenkais could be a huge problem if they come to light. Not only the village might try to overpower my authority, but they might think of you as a huge threat. A threat that they need to put down at all cost. And knowing this, they might even try to get Daimyo to their side. And Daimyo, who is already fed up with the villagers, he might just agree to them and their wishes if they pester him right amount of time enough. Damn. Yes, I know, Naruto, what you are thinking, but it is the truth. So what am I gonna do then? Just act like an idiot throughout my whole shinobi life? Not throughout your whole life, just for a given enough of time. I've been thinking, and I've come to a conclusion, Naruto. In the Chunin exams, I will reveal your heritage. And not only that, after they have witnessed your skills, they have no other choice in front of the whole elemental nation but to confirm that you indeed are his child. And you also are the strongest upcoming shinobi. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have a lot of work to do and a lot of years. I have enough time to think about what I want to do. Besides, I'm still learning Fuinjutsu arts. Say, Gigi, before I leave, what is it? What about him? Oh. I've tried to contact him, but I think that he hasn't received any one of my letters. Good. Tell Edma to bring them back and burn them. I'm sorry, what? Why? Something is off about him, Gigi. He claims to be my godfather, and yet, in all these years, he even hasn't contacted you to know about me. Something is very off about that man. I see, but he is my student, Naruto. I doubt that he might, well, be suspicious. If anything, he is a pervert, a huge one at that, and on the other side, he is nothing more than an idiot. Well, as you have said, looks can be deceptive. I mean, look at me. I'm a walking, talking example of it, aren't I? Deceiving the whole damn village. You got that right again, Naruto. But just make sure that you don't use your Gekkeigenkais or reveal your secrets to anyone. I promise I won't. And so, Naruto was sent into the academy after given the instructions from the Hokage. As Hiruzen began to reminisce in a flashback of when Naruto discovered his Gekkeigenkais, at just the tender age of 3, he was able to unlock a Gekkeigenkai that was thought to be have forgotten in the past. He was with Hiruzen as Naruto and Hiruzen went out to camp because Naruto enjoyed the nature. For some reason, Hiruzen also felt odd that Naruto at such a young age would have a connection with nature, as that is when it was revealed that the boy had Moketan, the wood release Gekkeigenkai that was said to be lost after the first Hokage. Not only did it was more potent, but also he had a lot stronger healing factor than Hashirama-sama himself. But that wasn't all. He was cunning and smart like the second Hokage, being able to lay out traps, and not only that, being able to learn and master Fuinjutsu arts like any true other Uzumaki would, just like his father, mother, and even the second Hokage, and even Mito-sama. It was quite shocking to him, but he even saw himself in the young Naruto. As Naruto grew, he began to create, after experimenting, his own fighting style. So Hiruzen knew that if people find out about this, there might be a new headache coming his way. So he made sure that Naruto in the woods has his own place to train, and Anbus were protecting him, making sure that they were surveillancing the land so that no one was able to capture him or see the side of him training, while Naruto trained. Soon enough, Anbus began to join him in training. Some of them who were completely trusted, such as the Team Ryu of Kakashi Hatake, and even Anbu Commander Dragon himself. And they all were baffled when Naruto at the age of 6 was able to outsmart Dragon and was able to trap him in a trap that he laid out quite cunningly. as Dragon himself was quite shocked but was able to disable the trap immediately after that, and was quite impressed. As now we see, Hiruzen then chuckled in the present. Well, Minato, at least I can easily say that your child has even surpassed any and all of the previous Hokages, even including you and me. He has a bright future ahead of himself. At least that is what I hope it is. As Naruto went on to act like the canon Naruto, which was quite foolish and brash, knucklehead type of shinobi. But he was quite surprised that he was able to fool people enough to believe that it was his real personality, one being Iruka Umino, who at first hated Naruto to the core but then changed and began to act like a big brother figure, which Naruto quite began to enjoy himself as well. And then there was this girl who was always staring at him, trying to be sneaky, Hinata Yuga. Naruto remembered saving her when they were young, after fighting off a genin who was, well, bitter because of the Yuga and their dojutsu. But that wasn't all. Naruto also began to detest the class, mainly because of Ino Yamanaka and Sakura Haruno, both of them being the biggest fangirls of one Sasuke Uchiha, who Naruto also thought had a stick deep in his ass, all the way to his, well, head, stuck, because he was arrogant, way too much arrogant for his own good. Quite arrogant for someone who has lost his whole clan in a single night. As now I see, in the end, Naruto was able to get through the academy, and this time, he witnessed in the academy exams that something was off. As now we see Naruto seated in the academy, and Mizuki, the assistant sensei, handed him over some different sort of test aside from the others, as Naruto eyebrow rose. Seriously? This idiot thinks that I wouldn't know these questions' answers. As Naruto then made a hand seal sky. As after that Naruto began to do the test, and after doing so, Naruto was able to pass it with average marks. As after that, Naruto did the Henji as well as the Bunshin test. And so, Naruto was able to pass. But Kiba failed the test. As Naruto, as he was about to leave, that witnessed that Mizuki was enraged and was clearing daggers at him. Even though Naruto wasn't looking, he could still sense because of his heightened shinobi senses, thanks to the courtesy of the Biju being sealed inside of him. What does the idiot think, that I can sense him declaring daggers at me? He deliberately wanted me to fail. But why? Something is odd about this. As that is when we see Naruto henjid his clone into the form of a fly that went near the tree where Mizuki and he saw Kiba were talking. Really, sensei? I will be able to become a shinobi, and not only that, pass as a rookie of the year, much more so than Sasuke? Yes. So what should I have to do? It's a hidden test. You have to take the scroll of sealing from the Hokage office without noticing anyone, to increase your stealth. And then without anyone capturing you, you have to come and meet me at this point, in the night time. If you're able to hand the scroll over to me, the assigned sensei who gave you this mission, you will become not only a Chunin, but a Chunin as well. Chunin? Yes. This is a serious mission, Kiba, and only you can do it. I will, sensei. I won't let you down. As now we see Naruto's fly poofed away, as Naruto, who was watching this from afar, then said, This is interesting. Real interesting. A mission, huh? As now we see Naruto arrive inside the Hokage office, using the Harashin technique that he has mastered without the need of any kunai or any projectile. Naruto, you scared me. Stop doing that. Element of surprise, I quite like that, GD. Anyways, I have a tip for you. Tip? What do you mean by that? Well, there might be a shinobi who might be a traitor amongst us. What do you mean by that, Naruto? Said he wasn't getting serious. Mizuki, Iruka Umino's assistant and my class teacher. The second one. Yes, what of it? What do you know about him? Average Chunin, have been in the forces for a few years. Why? What is it? Turns out he is asking one of the Genins who have failed, Kiba, Inuzuka, to steal the scroll of sealing from the office of Hokage, saying that is a secret mission that can make him not only a Genin but a Chunin. I'm sorry to say, but there is no such mission. But it has made Kiba believe that there is. So he might be a traitor? Yes. Why would he want the Scroll of Sealings, the highly protected scroll with the secrets of jutsus within them? Talk about secrets. You all know very well what is in within those scroll. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm different. I was at least able to read them before he caught me, and I was not taking and stealing it away. Well, peeking is kind of stealing, Naruto. You're lucky that you were just a kid at the time. But I would have known better. Because of you and your perfect picture memory, you were able to master each and every technique written within. Yeah, I guess I was. But the question is, why would he want that scroll? What would he be able to achieve? Because I highly doubt that a low-level chunin like him would be able to at least use one of the jutsus that is written within. Someone is behind this. Someone who is a mastermind pulling all the strings. You're right about that, Naruto. Someone is behind him. Listen, Naruto, I'm assigning you as a mission. It might be a B rank mission or even an A rank. You need to stop the scroll from being stolen, and not only that, bring in the traitor alive. Can I interrogate him on my own accord? But we don't need people finding out about you. Don't worry. I have a few henjis that I can use. What do you mean by that? I'm gonna make him see some dead people. Dead people from the past who he shouldn't have messed with. As now we see, night came. As Kiba arrived, Naruto knocked him out, took a henji of Kiba and the scroll, as he looked towards Akamaru and said, Take care of him. I know you tried to warn him, but he didn't listen. As Akamaru whimpered, Don't worry, Akamaru, I just knocked him out. Just keep this a secret between us, okay? As Akamaru yipped in agreement, shaking his tail left and right, as if he was happy. Good puppy. As after that, Naruto gave him a treat and left. As now we see, Naruto arrived at the rendezvous point that he remembered from his memory. As on the other side, Hiruzen made sure to not alert anyone. He wanted to see how Naruto would perform, as Kakashi and the Anbus who were at the standby were watching this. Are you sure about this? Said Dragon, sending the kid alone. I mean, he is smart, and was able to trap me once. But still, it is a B-rank mission if nothing else. We have to see what he is able to do. Naruto needs to be able to handle these types of situations. He's a smart kid. I have faith in him. Alright, let's see, Hokage-sama. As now I see, Mizuki arrived, as a Fuma Shuriken was thrown towards him. As now we see, Kiba was impaled into the tree, as if he was bleeding. As Kiba was in agony and screaming, What the hell is the kid doing? Said Dragon, as Kakashi chuckled. So he's using that tactic, huh? What? Letting him drop the guard, thinking that he has taken care of the menace. Never gets old. Just watch and see for yourself, Commander-sama. As Commander with a raised eyebrow behind his mask then agreed, shrugging his shoulders, as he witnessed, as Kiba then said, Mizuki-sensei, why? Because I have gotten a deal, kid. Deal. I should have not brought you in this. I'm sorry about that, Kiba, but, you know, you can blame this all on Naruto. Naruto? Yeah, that demon. He should have been the one that should have failed. But I don't know how he did, but he passed. And that is why I had to use you. The second option that I had. Damn it. I regret this doing too, Kiba. I see. I regret this as well, Sensei. You should. No, you don't understand. What do you mean by that? I see dead people, said Kiba, before he poofed away, as from behind him, a person walked. It was Naruto. He had red eyes with slits in them, thick whisker marks, and huge teeth and long extended nails. You wanted to meet the demon, right? You got the demon right here, said Naruto in a demonic voice, as he enhanced it using the chakra, as Mizuki felt chills runs down his spine. As Naruto, in a Kyuubi state, appeared, even the others were shocked. Is he possessed by the Kyuubi or something? No, he isn't. It's just his, well, Henji of the Kyuubi if he was possessed. So you really have shown your true colors? Yes, it was all a lie, Mizuki. I could sense your jealousy from afar. Since the day we met, I could sense your hostility. Oh, how I wished to rip your flesh out. But you know, I couldn't. I couldn't drop my act. It took me years to build. As now we see, Naruto said this so convincingly that even for a moment Hiruzen began to doubt that if this really was Naruto. As they held it in and watched as Mizuki began to walk into the corner. As now we see, Naruto then said, time to meet your demons. The ones that you wanted to face so badly. Mizuki, I have the scroll of sealing. With these abilities I will be... As the scroll poofed away that Mizuki was holding, turning into a fox. As Mizuki dropped the fox, as the fox ran away. As Mizuki screamed and began to dash. But not before his feet tripped as he was about to impale himself into the Fuma Shuriken that was stuck to the ground. But Naruto held him only from a centimeter away of Fuma Shuriken about to being a bat into his eye. Why are you doing this? As Naruto turned back to normal. You should have seen your face, Mizuki. But how? How do you... I know everything. I don't even know who I am and whose my family is. As Naruto neck chopped him and knocked him out. As now we see, Mizuki opened his eyes in the interrogation department. As Naruto was seated there. Because he begged Anko as well as Ibiki to interrogate him. Now, how about we interrogate him? What is going on? Why are you allowing this to happen? I am a chunin of this village. Chunin you were, but everyone knows about your traitory and trickery. And not only that, we found a quite hickey mark on your neck. A curse seal from Orochimaru. How do you possess it? When did you get in touch with Orochimaru? As Mizuki was silent, as Naruto literally got up and began to shake him violently. Tell me, or I swear to God, Kami help me, I will shove this deep down your ass so far that you will literally shit that lunch you ate. As it is, as Mizuki flinched, as now we see Naruto begin to get angry and violent. Since he had 5 minutes, he began to thrash Mizuki, as Mizuki was bleeding and now shivering and crying as well, literally soiling himself. Naruto, enough! I almost got this out of him. Where is Orochimaru? What was his motives? I don't know nothing, I swear. All he wanted was this damn scroll, and promised me I would get the power to beat you. As Naruto literally punched him, knocking him out, as his knuckle was dripping blood. As soon as he left, we see Anko standing there, shaking violently. Damn it! Weren't able to get anything out of him. Calm down, Anko-ne-san. We will be, soon enough. And once we do, you will be allowed to settle your score. As Anko placed a hand on her shoulder, as she was enraged. As now we see, Naruto then sighed, and so did Anko. Thanks, kid. Yeah, you don't need to worry about anything. As now we see Naruto begin to leave, Hiruzen, who has witnessed all this alongside the Dragon Anbu commander, then said, He's good. I want him in the Anbu force soon enough. Heck, he's just a shinobi. Now, can I take him? No. Naruto doesn't want to be an Anbu. And he doesn't want to be a shinobi as well. I don't understand. If he doesn't want to be, then why is he doing all of this? Well, he's doing this because Anko was a part of Team Ryu before TNI department allowed her to join in. Thanks to Ibiki. And she has taken care of Naruto in some way or another. I made sure that most of the Jonins did, even Asuma included. So Naruto has formed a bond with him. While he trained, he also formed a bond with all of them who protected him and made sure that nobody saw him. I see. Quite clever thinking. Yes, he has a few bonds, but I fear that not enough for him to stay in the village. Stay? You saying that he could go rogue? No. Naruto is not that kind of an idiot. If he wants to leave, he would either fake his death or just outright resign, saying that he gives up. The people would be more than happy to allow him to leave because they don't want the nuisance here. But what about them? The elders? Naruto is smart enough to not be captured by them. By the time they will capture him, he will be long gone. You have quite the faith in the boy, Hokage-sama. Have you not witnessed yourself how cunning and smart the boy is? I mean, he literally fooled everyone. And even for a second, even me, to believe that he was really possessed by the Biju. And let's not forget, we're talking about a kid who for the whole year of his life have been fooling around Konoha by making them believe that he's a knucklehead idiot who just got lucky. Well, you are right about that. It is funny though, seeing that whose kid he is and how he behaves. It's like he's a complete different person from them. Of course, being the legacy of their, it doesn't mean that he has to be like them. I mean, he has some characteristics like his parents, but he is entirely his own person. A person that we as Konoha should fear if he turns his back on us or his fangs towards us. As Dragon began to grow suspicious that Hiruzen-sama was hiding something. What are you hiding, Hiruzen-sama? With all due respect, I need to know. Naruto is smart, Dragon. Quite cunning, actually. Who knows, he might be even listening into this conversation. He rarely believes anyone. And those who he believes, he still holds in a doubt in his heart. I've seen it in his eyes. To this day, he's not able to believe anyone fully. The bonds that he's created are quite fragile. One mistake, one wrong step, and the bond is cracked. Like the cracked glass that even if you put back together will always leak from one end to no end. I'm getting what you're saying, but still. Yeah. I fear now that Orochimaru has become visible again on our radar. He might be up to something no good. If something ever happens, make sure that Naruto gets out, Dragon. I don't understand, Hokage-sama. You know fully well what I'm trying to say. Because otherwise, there might be hell to pay. For Konoha. Alright. I'll see what I can do. As now we see, Naruto the next day arrived inside the, academy and was placed in Team 7. Naruto was at least happy that his sensei was Kakashi, but then he remembered that Kakashi had a tendency to be late. As now we see, as soon as Kakashi disappeared after giving the intro, Naruto arrived behind him. Seriously, tell me, why were you late? Nissan. Well, I am your sensei now, Naruto. About that, I will say that you are our sensei. How did you get here if you're down there now? I left a clone with them. I have been waiting for you here. Watching you watch us from the tree over there for almost an hour or so. Huh. Clever. Seriously. When are you gonna stop being late, Nissan? I know that you're always there on time, but then you tend to be late. Patience is the key to achieve success, Naruto. Don't give me that bullshit crap again, Nissan. I know more than anyone that you yourself don't believe in that. Oh, looks like your friends are here. As Naruto then replaced himself with a clone as the clone poofed away. As that is when Sasuke said, hurry up, dope. I don't want to be late because of you. As now we see. After that, Kakashi then asked them for introduction and then told them about the test. Naruto acted as canon, being an idiot in front of everyone. As after that, we see Naruto arrive eating breakfast. As he witnessed that Sasuke as well as Sakura were hungry and starving. You didn't eat breakfast? Said Naruto. What do you mean, dope? Haven't eaten breakfast. Have you forgotten already? What Sensei mentioned last night? I mean, yeah, I remember, but have you forgotten that breakfast is necessary? You're an idiot, Naruto. Yeah, says the idiot himself who bought into the stuff of a shinobi. Forgetting the first lesson. Everyone and everything can be deceptive. He failed the first lesson that he was learned since entering the Shinobi Academy right here. These poor idiots. Or poor me who is stuck with these idiots. As that is when Kakashi arrived and the test began, and in the end it was Sakura who was tied to the pole, as Naruto and Sasuke shared their lunch with Sakura so that she might have enough strength to pass the second time their sensei gave the chance to pass them test. And that is when Kakashi appeared and gave them the same, lesson that he gave in canon. As now we see that Team 7 was officially made as they began to do their D-rank missions, and their first C-rank mission came because Naruto boasted that they could do it. Or in reality, he was just pissed off that he was doing chores and nothing else. As now we see, Naruto and his team was sent after Kakashi confirmed that they could do this first team mission alongside their client, Tazuna, the bridge builder from Land of Waves, to his home village, just to escort him back. And so their journey began as Naruto began to signal Kakashi in the onboard signals that there was a puddle in between their path, and Naruto sent in clones to clear it out and interrogate them. Turns out they were demon brothers, a B rank assassins who were after their client, and not only that, they were working for a tyrant known as Gato. As Naruto and told this to Kakashi, Kakashi then confirmed everything from Tazuna. Mind telling us, Tazuna, why you are being targeted by a person known as Gato? What? I have cleared out a few assassins, as the Genins were shocked except for Naruto, who was the one doing so, that were demanding that we hand you over, and they didn't want any fight. Tell us. You do know that you lied to the Hokage of the village, right? I can pretty much kill you right here and now for what you have done. Tell me, what was your reason? Why were you leading us into a trap? As Tazuna gave the backstory of what has happened, as Naruto sighed, feeling sad, he looked towards his sensei with pleading eyes, who rolled his eyes and agreed, seeing that Naruto will be more than capable enough of handling the situation there. But it all went to hell when they went face to face with Zabuza Momochi. Kakashi warned him not to use his techniques, and Naruto had to hold in, as in the end Zabuza was able to overpower them, but just in the nick of time, as they were about to defeat Zabuza, we see that a hunter nin came and took him away, as Naruto immediately knew that it was a fake hunter nin. As in the night time, while staying at Tazuna's house, we see that Inari had a fight with Naruto as Naruto left the left the home, thinking that the kid was nothing more than a brat who might have lost someone, but he was always on his own. And not only that, he was hated by the whole village that he fucking stayed at. And this kid has the gall to say that they are gonna die and all that stuff. His father was a hero who died protecting his village. And he respected that at least, even if they didn't deserve that. As now we see Naruto ran into a girl who turned out to be a boy known as none other than Haku. As Naruto and Haku had a talk, as Haku made Naruto realize that he need to have a shinobi goal. Naruto was goalless and aimless at the moment, doing things what he wanted to do, but he didn't have a goal. He still had a lot to think about. As now we see, Naruto immediately was able to realize from the chakra that he sensed that he was the hunter nin. As Naruto, as Haku was leaving, then said, "Oh, by the way, Haku, tell Zabuza the next time we meet, I will end him if he tries to go for the team of mine." As Haku froze, "And then I'm afraid that we might meet as enemies, Naruto." "Yeah, and the herbs that you're using, they might heal him but slow him down. I want him at his best if he is about to go down by my hands." As Naruto disappeared, using a extreme level highly of Bunshin that Haku was shocked of. He was hiding his true strength all this time. As now we see, following Haku, Naruto was led to the hideout of none other than Gato. As Naruto brought out his katana that he has sealed in. Finally, Mother's katana. Time to put it to good use. As after that, screams were heard. As in the next day, on a spear, Gato's head was hanged in the center part of the village, and all of his stealings alongside the people that he has kidnapped were placed in the center part of the village alongside them. As everyone was quite shocked who would have done this, and Kakashi had a hunch. "Naruto," said Kakashi, taking him to the side, while Sasuke was able to hear on this from hiding unaware to everyone. "Why did you do this?" As Sasuke was shocked, why would Kakashi say this? "Look, I met the hunter nin that took Zabuza away. Both of them are, working for him. I took down the main source of the problem. Since he's dead, they won't come after us. And even if they do, I'm gonna put them into the ground 6 feet under. Remember what the Hokage-sama told you and warned you about, Naruto. Do not use your abilities. If you became visible in the eye of Konoha, they would do anything and everything to make sure that you were put down. Just because I'm the Jinchuriki of the Kyuubi, I should stop helping out people who are in need. I mean, look at that fucking kid, Sensei. That kid was crying. His father died in front of him. If anything of that sort would have happened to me, I would have literally destroyed Konoha with my own hands. As Kakashi was terrified because Naruto wasn't joking this time. As for Sasuke, he was shocked. He couldn't understand. As he began to think, Naruto did all of this? But, but from the looks of it, Kakashi was scared. From Naruto of all the people. Why would he be? As now we see, as the final battle appeared, as the bridge was being built, Zabuza was pissed, and once he appeared, Naruto was able to cast a genjutsu. But Sasuke, who was using a Bunshin, was able to hide to see what Naruto was hiding. As they witnessed Naruto onslaught, Zabuza as well as Haku. I'm sorry, Haku. No hard feelings, right? As Haku nodded, as Naruto cleaved his neck off alongside with Zabuza. As after that, Naruto sheathed his katana as Kakashi halted him. Naruto! Why are you disobeying my orders? Look, I'm nipping everything in the bud. I don't want this thing to drag on. I don't know how you did things in the past, but this is a new generation. Kakashi-san, if you don't wish for me to continue, I am more than glad enough to give up this headband and leave this fucking hellhole. You know that I can't do that, right? I'm worried about you. And I know that you are too, that you care. But I don't care about Konoha. I mean, they let their own clan be wiped out. The Uchihas were killed by them. And not only that, even the Hyugas were fucked up by them. And how can I forget about my own clan? How do you know all of this, Naruto? I'm telling you this because I found some hidden scrolls. I have been monitoring each and every one in the council. The elders have a hidden log, Sensei. A hidden log that you need to tell to Gigi. Because if he doesn't take action, any action, then swear to God I will mess this whole village so badly that I would make Kyuubi look like a child in front of them. I will go all out, Sensei. That will mean that you will go against me and all those of your friends. And do you think I care? I won't. I will be hurt, yes, but I have my ways of making sure that I only kill the people that are needed to be killed. And in this instant, that is the whole fucking village except for a given few that I can count on my fingers, said Naruto. As after that we see Kakashi left. As Naruto undid the genjutsu. As after Sasuke replaced himself with the clone, he was shocked and baffled because he has just witnessed Naruto doing everything, and he had a lot of questions that needed to be answered. As Naruto placed a hand on his shoulder, I know you have answers that you need, Sasuke. Once we return to the village, I will give you all. As Sasuke was shocked, and that is when he got even more suspicious. Was Naruto all this time hiding behind a facade? It has to be. Because this Naruto that he was seeing, it was terrifying. Much more than so even than Itachi. As now we see, after they arrived back to Konoha, after the village was built and the bridge was completed, we see that Naruto then took Sasuke back to his clan compound. So you're here now. Yeah, you told me to come, didn't you? Read these scrolls. These are the hidden logs of the elders. They ordered your brother a choice. A choice? What kind of choice did they order? It was either you or your whole clan alongside both of you. He protected you. What? No, impossible. He killed our parents. Just read. As after Sasuke began to read, he was shocked. It can't be true. This is a lie, right? Look, I know you are stressed out, but it isn't a lie. You can confirm this from Itachi himself. Itachi? But how? I captured him. He was monitoring the village. As Sasuke was shocked as Itachi was tied there to a chair, knocked out cold. Itachi, said Sasuke with narrowed eyes. Ah, little brother, said Itachi getting up, stirring awake. How did I end up here? I did. Naruto. You know that Hokage-sama warned you to not show your true colors, right? Then why are you doing this? He knows the truth. Drop the act, Itachi. You did this, didn't you? Why did you reveal the truth to him? He wasn't supposed to know. What do you mean I wasn't supposed to know? What do you mean by that, Itachi? That I wasn't supposed to know that you killed because you wanted to save me? Why? I would have rather died. No, Sasuke. I couldn't forgive myself if I did that. I had a way. You had a way out. And I took that opportunity. I couldn't allow you to succumb to the same fate that the others did. They were gonna gog their eyes out. They did. What? I was able to save your parents' eyes. Both of your parents. The rest of the Uchiha eyes were burned, but a given few were taken by him. Those who had awoken the Mangekyou. Damn it. Danzo should have known. But how did you find out about this? By monitoring and examining each and every one of them. One day by chance I bumped into Danzo. He gave me the odd vibes, and I could sense the chakra of an Uchiha on him, and on his bandaged arm. I got suspicious, did some digging around, found out all this. A lot of secrets. Even those that they went behind Gigi's back. And Konoha abandoned my village. My clan was abandoned by them because they didn't have the guts to fight or send help to their only allies. They were sacrificed like sacrificial lambs by them. They will all pay for this. When did you find out about this, Naruto? A few weeks back. I didn't want Sasuke to know, but he might have heard something, gotten suspicious, and found this all about. So I gave him an ultimatum. I will give him the answers, and you. I see. Do it, Sasuke. End it. Why? Why did you kill our parents? They knew what was coming. Remember when I and father used to have fights? It was because of this. The clan was forcing him. The clan had to make a decision. Either them or the village. Father couldn't do that. He wanted the peace to be preserved for a little long, hoping that things would change, but they didn't. Danzo spread the rumors that the Uchihas were involved in the Kyuubi attack. Think. As Sasuke was shocked. You had a choice. So I took it. You would be free. You don't have to do this. Just kill me and end this. Rebuild the Uchiha clan into the light that the village will respect. They won't. They're already planning to use him as the next weapon. Because they know. Danzo knows that I'm dangerous. In one way or another. He knows. How do you know? I have a hunch that he has figured it out long ago. He's just stalling. As now we see, Naruto left Sasuke and Itachi. As the sun rose, Itachi walked away, making Naruto realize that they have made amends. As Sasuke then said, "Thank you, Naruto. But I can't forgive this village and elders for what they have done to my Nissan and me and my family. Neither can I. So what are we gonna do?" We? What do you mean by that? I'm with you. What do you mean by that, Sasuke? I don't understand. I said I'm with you, you idiot. I am going to have my revenge alongside you. Alright. I see how it is. Fine. But we have to wait until Chunin exams are over. Then we will begin to formulate a plan. But all things went to hell because in Chunin exams, Kakashi was forced to train Sasuke. And not only that, Naruto was left on his own. And that is when Naruto met with his, godfather. Naruto wanted to talk, but Naruto realized that Jiraiya had ill intent towards him thanks to his sensory abilities. So he interrogated Jiraiya and found out that he was working with Danzo. And he gave Hiruzen all the proofs. I can't believe this. What are we gonna do, Naruto? Not only that, I found out something interesting. He, alongside working with Danzo, tried to hide the fact that they were the ones behind the Senju and the Uzumaki massacre. What? Senjus. They were ambushed, right? In the war. Yeah. What about it? Each and every ambush was planned by Jiraiya and Danzo. They wanted the clan gone. And the two prominent clans at the hands of Danzo and the elders have been wiped out now. They have the most control in the village. What do you expect? What are you gonna do, Naruto? After the tuning exams are over, you and I are gonna have a talk. And there is someone I want you to meet. It's time we bring these powerheads down that think they can rule the world by controlling everything from the shadows. It's time they pay the price of all the blood they have shed. But everything went down to hell as tuning exams went south. Orochimaru attacked. And not only that, Hiruzen perished. Again, Naruto knew that it had something to do with Hiruzen as well. Danzo as well as Jiraiya. They took him out. And now, Jiraiya was forced to bring in Tsunade. It was all their plan. Naruto could see it now. As Naruto and Jiraiya located Tsunade, Naruto, while in the nighttime, while Jiraiya was away gambling and drunk, Naruto made sure that he got so drunk that he was passed out. And even after that, he injected him with heavy doses of, insulins, making sure that he was passed out cold and even couldn't hear anything. And even after that, he erected a barrier and then presented each and every proof to Tsunade. I can't believe this. My clan, my brother, Don, everyone was wiped out by this asshole. He will pay. He alongside the elders will pay for this. Calm down, Tsunade. Calm down? You want me to calm down after finding out who the killer of my family is? My clan was wiped out too. Or have you forgotten? We belong to the same clan, Uzumaki's. But I can't forgive this kid. We will have our revenge. By stripping them away of the very thing that they think they have the control over. First thing first, I want you to come back to be the Hokage. And change the tides. By stripping away the power. How so? By following this. As now we see, after their return, Tsunade became the Hokage. And everything began to take action in plan. And soon after Sasuke revealed something to Naruto. He was given an ultimatum by Orochimaru to kill his brother and train under him. Naruto knew that he had to go because he would become the next Snake Sage. Are you sure about this, Naruto? Yes. Think about it, Tsunade-sama. The new Snake Sage will be on our side. Then who will be the Toad Sage? I will be the Toad Sage. That leaves us with the Slug Sage, your successor. Do you have anyone in mind? Yes. Hinata Yuga. The girl who is lacking confidence, but given enough time, she will be able to become strong. And quite a possible potential ally and asset. And besides, I know that she has a huge crush on me, so yeah, it kind of helps. I guess that will help, in a sense. As now we see, Naruto bumped into Dragon as he was returning into his apartment after formulating this plan as Sasuke was about to leave. You're playing with fire, Naruto. I do not know what you mean, Dragon-sama. Stop lying to me, kid. I know. I can see it. There are two powers now clashing with one another. One even more evident than the other, and one that is hiding. Oh, and who might that be? You, kid. I can sense it. The tides of the power shift in Konoha are taking place, and some power heads are not gonna be happy about that. So you're gonna kill me for that? No. As I promised to late Hiruzen-sama, I will watch over you, kid, and make sure that you don't step into the puddle that you cannot get out of. I promise you that I know what I'm doing. I sure hope so, you kid. You do know what you are. Trust me. I do know. As so, Sasuke the next night departed. The team was sent. Naruto made sure to get enough injured so that he would act out as if he was betrayed by Sasuke. Sasuke left. As now we see, Jiraiya came into view of taking Naruto on a training trip. But Naruto had other plans. Since he was able to form a bond and contract with the Toad clan already thanks to Chief Toad, he remembered in a flashback after passing his test. Listen, Chief Toad. In the near future, I want you to visit me when I give you the signal. Alright? And why would I do that? I think I have some dirt on Jiraiya that I would give you and the whole clan. I want you to support me because I'm about to get him and all those who have betrayed the Uzumakis as well as the other clans and caused this suffering. Uzumakis, what do you mean by that? Jiraiya has lied to you as well. And in these scrolls are the proofs. As after that we see Kamamunta arrived alongside with two other elder toads. As Naruto in the nighttime confirmed each and everything, as it was indeed Jiraiya's handwriting and the letter were exchanged with Danzo. I cannot believe this. Jiraiya boy would fall such far. You have our complete support, Naruto. What do you wish? When I give you the signal, you are to come and train me and make me the perfect sage. Something that Jiraiya isn't able to achieve yet. As Naruto knew, after Jiraiya brought in the topic of training, thanks to Tsunade forcing him to do so, Naruto brought in the topic, and for the next 3 years he was trained on Mount Miyabogo, becoming the perfect sage, and not only that, becoming the perfect shinobi, training hard and regularly, something that Jiraiya wouldn't have done. Obviously he wasn't happy about that, and as soon as they returned, they were given the mission to return and retrieve back Sasuke. As Naruto and Sasuke went face to face, Naruto and Sasuke in code words began to talk. How's your training going? I became the perfect sage. Same here, Naruto. We still have a long way to go though. Once the job is done, kill him. And leave. Yeah, I will do what I can. As after that we see, they acted out everything as in canon in Shippuden first episode. And after that, Naruto and the others returned. While on the other side, Tsunade knew that Jiraiya was being gullible, as he was being arrogant and cocky, thinking that he could infiltrate Amegakure. Tsunade acted rightfully enough to give him the other push that he needed, and him, being the cocky and mighty that he was, then left, as Tsunade wiped away the fake tears and said, good riddance. As Naruto arrived, took the bait? Of course he did, kid. That's one problem out of the way then. As now we see, Naruto then said, not quite yet. As now we go towards Amegakure, the battle of the Akatsuki, where Naruto arrived as Jiraiya was impaled to the ground. As Pa betrayed him then and there. We're not gonna help you, Jiraiya boy. You're on your own on this one. What? But why? We found out something quite interesting about you. All we need to do was make you the bait and help Naruto boy to locate down the Akatsuki. As now we see Naruto descended upon them, using the Mokiton and tying them all down, and then begin to drain their chakra. Using the Odama Rasengan's that he took them out, and then he used the Sage Mode alongside the Wood Release to bring out not one, but 100 Buddha statues with 1000 fists, bringing it all down on Amegakure, destroying it all in an instant, killing the whole Akatsuki altogether. As Naruto then came face to face with Jiraiya. Hello, Jiraiya. What the hell is going on? As Naruto picked Jiraiya up by the collar and slammed him to the next wall. Surprising, isn't it? You sick fuck. You thought you could get away after what you did to the Senju clan? The Uzumaki clan? I know everything. I know even about my parents. You lied to us. You betrayed the village. You betrayed the prophecy. No, Jiraiya boy. You did. Said Pa. Why are you listening to his side? I've been by your side the longest. You should listen to me, Pa. He's lying. We have the proofs already. He has stolen your letters. As Jiraiya's eyes widened, I thought I got rid of them. You didn't. I took them. Damn it. Who else knows? Tsunade knows. Jiraiya's eyes widened. Hiruten-sama knew. Anbus know. The elders won't let this slide, kid. Let me go and I will put in a good word for you. You can become the next Hokage. To hell with that. The elders love this village more than anything, right? I'm gonna take that away from them. I've been already dissecting their power. One by one step at a time. And you wanna know the funny thing is, Jiraiya? They still think they had everything in control, while I'm down there, while they're on top, ripping down their very ground that they're standing on top of. And once I pull that domino down, the whole tower comes crashing down that they're standing, and they will fall face first into the mud. And then I'll grab them by the neck and nip them in the butt, killing them like I'm killing you. The Akatsuki, they're escaping. Let them. I already placed my tracker seals on them. One way or another, I know where they are. But you, you are going down, Jiraiya. You're done. Listen, kid, wait! As now we see, Naruto slammed his hand into the neck, causing it to crack violently as Jiraiya was killed. And after that, Naruto burned down his body to ashes, to crisp, not even leaving a speck of blood or his ashes behind. As Pa then said, that was quite violent but necessary. Thank you, Pa. I know it was hard for you. You saw him as your son. Not after what he did. After we discovered what he did. Listen to me, Naruto boy. And listen to me, Bell. We the Toads see you as our clan member. As also our sage. Whenever you need us. Wherever you need us. Whether against Konoha or with Konoha. We are with you. Always remember. Thank you. As now we see Naruto return back with the headband that was burned to ashes of Jiraiya and throw it on the desk. It's done. Good. Throw that thing away now, Shizune. As Shizune with violent actions did so. What's the next course of actions, Naruto, since Jiraiya is dead? Time for some acting, Tsunade Bachan. Acting? Have to act like we lost a good old friend. As Naruto and Tsunade acted as same as in canon, as they were sad. Naruto was surprised that Iruka came and lifted up his spirits. He was happy with that. As now we see, on the other side, Danzo, Koharu, and Homura are talking. Jiraiya's loss is a grave loss to us. Yes, but he was running out of his usefulness. Wasn't he, Danzo? Yes, that is indeed correct. We would have gotten him killed either way. It makes our job a bit easier, but now we have lost the control over the spy network. What do you think? It was orchestrated? No, Jiraiya might have gotten cocky, said Danzo. He went to Amegakure knowing that the Akatsuki there would cause a lot of damage and even kill him. He should have known better. But the whole village has been wiped out, and only a few Akatsuki members have been found dead, quite far away from the village. That is quite suspicious. And the news is that Sasuke Uchiha killed Danzo. Orochimaru has been killed by that. Boy, he is getting stronger and dangerous like Naruto Uzumaki. We need to take both of them out soon. As that is when we see Daimyo arrived in the village and his forces arrived as well. As Naruto leaked out the documents, exchanging them with the plan that Danzo and the others had prepared for Daimyo, with the evidence that Danzo had done against Land of Fire. Is this some sort of sick joke? It is the truth. The documents speak for themselves. They have been signed and approved by us. So you're 100% sure that you're not lying? No, not at all. Seize them! As the elders were seized immediately. What is going on? Seize all of them. Tsunade, what the hell? I just became the Hokage. I was not even aware of this. They are the traitors, not me. Guess you are right. Bring the whole villagers. They will be executed publicly. As now we see, the whole village arrived as Naruto was sitting in the front, as Sasuke was watching this from a shadow. As everyone was placed down on their knees, as their necks were about to be chopped off, after Daimyo declared each and every one of their evidence that passed dirt, as Naruto then began to smirk, as Danzo realized, he knows. He knows everything. He's the one behind this. You did this, didn't you? He yelled out as Naruto began to laugh. As all he said was, yes. As he pointed towards the other side where Sasuke was looking down at him, smirking as well, as his eyes widened. He tried to use the Izanagi but then sensed that there were seals placed on him, as Naruto waved his hand, making him see that he was a seal master as well, that made sure that he was rendered useless, causing them all to be killed instantly as well with a neck sweep. After that, it took some time to clear out the dirt and chain the villagers' might. In the end, Naruto and Sasuke, all thanks to an orchestrated plan of theirs, were able to become the heroes in the eyes of the people, and the legendary three Sanins were reborn. Naruto the Toad Sage, Sasuke the Snake Sage, Hinata the Slug Sanin, and three Sanins were the most strongest and the proficient ones. And not only that, Naruto was able to procreate the feelings of Hinata, feeling that she was honest and waited for him for all these years. Naruto felt that he needed to reply and recuperate those feelings. And he liked Hinata, to be honest, quite cool and girly girl. As now we see, finally years passed as Tsunade passed down the hat to Naruto. As Tsunade then said, "Well, kid, in the end our plan worked." "Of course it did. Now you are the elder, Bachan. And we control Konoha and the Land of Fire. And soon enough, the whole elemental nation will be under our control." "What do you mean by that, boy?" said Tsunade with a surprised and amused look on her face. "Trust me, I have a plan," said Naruto with a cunning smirk on her face as as Sasuke chuckled, as Hinata chuckled as well, because now she knew the real Naruto. But the rest of the world, he was just a knucklehead shinobi who achieved his goal and dream by becoming strong through sheer hard work. A good story to feed the people, while making sure the truth always be hid behind everyone. As now we see, Naruto was able to take out each and every one of his hurdles and problems because of his cunningness and planning carefully, all the while making sure that in the end those who had betrayed them and their clans paid fully by ripping everything they ever loved and desired and achieved out of them. As Naruto became the most frightening being in the whole elemental nation, as well as the strongest. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this movie off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace